One side of this adventure was, it was interesting with my grandson with the cochlear implants, because we explained to him that Grammy was going to have an earpiece too. Now mine is much shorter than, of course, his with cochlear implants, and he was operated on, I was not. But that's always our kind of a thing, he and I, that he has a battery charger and so do I. And I have a hearing aid, so does he. And that was one of the reasons that caused me to have the hearing test, was that I was not hearing my grandchildren correctly. And that concerned me when they were with me. So that got corrected. And as I said, I have a little kind of a bond going, even more so with my one grandson. It was a little bit of a different experience for me. You don't hear exactly the way that you did before. It is just a little different, and you have to get used to that. But for the most part, it's pretty darn close. At Community Audiology Services, I first went for a hearing test. That was very interesting, the first one that I ever had. And Dr. Ryan administered that, and then she talked me through it and then explained the results to me when it was completed. I went back, and then she showed me different ones and explained to me which ones she thought would be the best for me. My favorite part of that visit is when she came out at the end and said, "What color would you like?" And she handed out a whole palette of colors, and I said, "I just want to be able to hear. I don't particularly care what color it is." But I did pick one that kind of matched my hair. Most people don't know that it's there unless I tell them, because of the way that it's short. It fits around my ear, and it's the color of my hair and my glasses, so it blends right in, other than if you know to look for the little, as I call it, the alien antenna. You don't see it.
Yeah.
I was concerned because I was not hearing my grandchildren correctly. But the other thing I learned too is that if you don't correct your hearing wherever that loss is, it's only going to get worse. It's not going to get better. And I can't imagine not hearing correctly. I know a lot of people don't want to get hearing aids or deal with it, but you're so much better off if you do that, because it corrects your hearing at that point and keeps it from continually losing more and more and more, which then becomes a little harder and more difficult to correct. So get a hearing aid if you need it, a hearing test and a hearing aid at Community Audiology Services.